Welcome to the Substitute for War NBA Draft Scouting video for Scott Machado. He's currently projected as a second rounder. I have him as a top 5 prospect in this draft. And I made this video to show why I have such a different opinion of him than the consensus. I really think he's a stud. Here he is making a fantastic bounce pass. This is somebody else's highlight video. I had to edit it. This is basically the only real footage of everyone out there, so it's the best I could do. It's just one game, and it'll be a short video, but here he is again, going to make a pretty crazy pass through traffic. Basically, this guy's court vision and his feel for the court and his teammates is really just insane. It really reminded me of watching the Ricky Rubio videos from Europe before he was drafted. And he just, play after play in this, just in this one game, he has just a wow factor in his passes. Behind the back on the fast break there. Here's a replay. Again, finding that man. Yeah, it just seems like the game, just reading the game in the court seems to come extremely easy to him, and that's generally what I call feel for the game, which is probably the person highest on that particular trait. There again. Yeah, and Machado, he had the highest assist per game average in about 17 years, so the numbers also back up what you're seeing. And that one his teammate wasn't ready for him. I think this is showing a few more safe passes, just to show not every pass is a highlight reel pass, but sometimes less sexy passes can be effective as well. Seems to be directing the court. I wouldn't have had the best offense statistically in the college this year, I believe, as well, even though it was a mid-major conference, but just to show the results are also there as well. They're really kind of a machine offensively. Here's a highlight package showing, again, some of the ones I already showed you. Again, just getting a second look at, like I said, they just look like dynamic passes and really, really great stuff. He was going to draw a charge, I believe. Again, that comes from good awareness. I'm going to show you some scoring now. Not really the highlight of his game, but as you can see, he has a couple nice moves. He does have the strength. To me, he looks quick enough to get in the paint as a point guard, because man-to-man defense is really hard as a point guard, so even if you're quick instead of blazing fast, it's usually enough. And he finishes through contact a couple of times in his video, so I think he does have that strength and the finishing ability. Shot a pretty decent percentage for a point guard. Here's again decent handles getting in there, has that nice little floater thing. And in transition, yeah, he seems fast, he seems strong. I think his athleticism is quite good, actually, and add that to his passing and his court vision, and I'm not seeing a lot of reason to doubt what he did at Iona as translating to the next level. That was his 3-point shot. He's a pretty solid 3-point shooter, a much better one than Kendall Marshall. So, as Scott Machado, again, it was a short video, it was just one game, but to me, he really looks like, I would actually go as far as say maybe even like an all-star prospect. He has athleticism, just unbelievable feel for the court, can hit open shots, strength to finish at the rim. I just don't understand why this guy has been so ignored by the teams drafting right now. It's almost like they haven't seen. It's hard for me to believe they could see something like what I just showed you and not feel that he's at least worth his first rounder, or see that at worst he should be considered equal to Kendall Marshall in my opinion. I've decided that he's actually a better prospect because I think he's more fast, a better shooter, and even a step up as a passer. But yeah, my feeling is that they're going to look back at this in the same way Paul Millsap got drafted like 47th which ended up looking insane because he was awesome in college and one of the best rebounders and scored well. I just think this guy, his talent level was really high, and I just think playing at a mid-major conference, he just got ignored for some reason. But the numbers were there, and I just think the eye test, he passes the eye test, so I really think this guy's going to be a huge steal. And if I'm right, maybe I'll send this video to NBA teams. They can see what they think. Thank you for watching, and I'll try to get some more draft stuff up really soon.